All right, back at Legacy Hoops, ready for match number 2. This time it's Carleton on the docket for your Johnnies. They drop their first match of the day against UND. 2 sets to love. We'll see if we can rebound here against Carleton College out of Northfield. Meet you in the middle here. Johnny's coming from up north. Carleton coming from down south. And we are ready to go now. Popped up high by Scram. Murnane goes outside to Blazer. Down the line. Nice shot. Blazer scoring for the first point of match number 2. Johnny's on top. Will Murnane back to serve. Nice serve into the middle. Here comes Carleton, middle attack, blocked by Baldessari. Murnane sends it up high. Allschmidt at, Emerald Murnane goes down hard. He looks to be okay, pops up. Had a nice conversation with Will's mother and grandmother here in the audience. Getting some in-person view here. 1-1 now, Carleton, big swing, sends it over, drops it in. Johnny's all back away. Ball falls well inside the baseline. Point, Carleton. Big swing, big toss. And Blazer this time gets arms on it, but sends it over and out. And this is one heck of a serve here. Number 10 for Carleton. Really getting it after it here. Big toss, big jump, big swing. Blazer fights it off. Murnane sends it up. Hagel sends it over deep into the 6, picked up by Carleton. Here they come, strong side attack. Big swing is wide. Look out in the fan section. And it's 2-2 here, set number 2. Blazer sends it over quickly. Excuse me, it's not 2-2, it's 3-2. Make that 4-2. Carleton on top here. Missed one earlier, apologies for that. Blazer fights this one off. Murnane into the middle. Baldessari blocked, picked up by Scram. Murnane into Allschmidt. He's blocked. Point, Carleton, and Carleton up 5-2 here in set number 1 of match 2. Scram up. Murnane goes back to Allschmidt. Allschmidt 2-hand over. Picked up by Carleton. Right side attack, big swing. It's over the block and long. Scram goes down. Tripped over the ref stand, I believe. He looks to be okay. Baldessari says, come on, Jack, it's my turn to serve, not yours. And Xander Baldessari back to serve. Good serve. Perfect pass, middle attack through the block. Blazer with the dig. Murnane goes outside. Scram blocked. Scheider goes on 2. Picked up by Carleton. Right side attack. The lefty into the Scheider block. And down to the floor. Quinn Scheider with energy in the block for a Johnny point. 5-4. Johnny's down 1. As Xander with a chance to tie it. Baldessari, big jump, big swing off the net. Point, Carleton. Carleton 6, Johnny's 4. Number 8 back to serve. Jersey's confusing here for Carleton. Black on the front, white on the back. I thought there was a libero, but the libero's in all yellow. Lefty sends it over, a corkscrewer picked up by Blazer. Back row, Blazer blocked. Murnane's going to try Allschmidt. He steps into one off the block. Nice pickup by Carleton. They're still in here. Sent over. Hagel is there. Murnane goes back to Allschmidt. Down the line. Nice dig by the libero. Strong side attack off the net court. Scram fights it over. It's ping pong. And it's a Carleton point as the ping pong back and forth in play, and then ping pong off the tripod. Results in the Carleton point, and now they lead 7-4. Serve over, Blazer there. Murnane with options, quickly into Scheider. Dug up nicely by the libero, over on 2. Blazer goes down to get it. Scheider outside to Allschmidt. Slam dunk, but wide. Point, Carleton. Allschmidt wants a touch. I didn't see a touch, but we're talking to the lines judge. What do we got here? Point, Carleton. Allschmidt in disbelief. Serve over, Scram sends it back, and it's over and out. It's a point, Carleton. And now Carleton opening up a big lead here, 9-4 early in set number 1. The lefty sends it over right at me. Scram off the ceiling. Nice recovery by Blazer, and Johnny's free ball it over. Strong side attack coming. Big swing. Block is there, but it's out. And it's now 10-4, Big Buddy. Murnane quickly into Scheider, and that works. Carleton almost got it back up, but Murnane goes up quickly to Scheider. Scheider hammers it off the block into a foot, and now Allschmidt back to serve for the Johnnies. Finds the net, and a quick run ended there. As number 1 in to serve. The Carleton Knights up 11-5 down the line. Scram fights it off. Ace serve for the Carleton Knights results in a Johnny timeout. 12-5 the score. Things unraveling for the Johnnies here and early in set number 1. I think it's just calm down time for the Johnnies. Carleton feeling their oats right now. Have done a lot of damage. But some of it has been self-induced by the Johnnies. Match number 2, 2 out of 4 today. I believe tomorrow is a bracket play. But the schedule came out late and was labeled March 1st. So I don't know if it's a reuse or what, but we're back underway here. Good pass, Blazer. Good set, Murnane. Misses Scheider. Scheider taps his chest and says, "My bad." And it's 13-5. Carleton on top. Lefty sends it over. Blazer there. Good pass. Murnane goes over on 2 and scores. Murnane goes up high, turns his full body, sends 2 hands to the floor for the Johnny point. Owen Scram back to serve. He sends it into the 5. A little bit of scramble. Sent over, blocked by Scheider. Scheider wants Murnane into the block for the Carleton point. Carleton very strong defensively, well positioned, quick on the digs, and leading 14-6 here in set 1. Libero sends it over. Libero to Libero. Murnane's going to go outside. Blazer over the block. Bumped up nicely. Strong side attack roll shot. Picked up by Alschmidt. Murnane back to Blazer. Into the block, but out. Point. Johnny's. Nice tooling of the block there by Aiden Blazer. The Knights still have the Johnnies doubled up 14-7. An enthusiastic Xander Baldessari enters the game. That means Nate Hagel to serve. Good serve. Libero to Libero. Technical hiccup. Hopefully we're back online. Johnny's down 16-10, set number one. Left-handed shot over. Dug up by Blazer. He sends a free ball over. Here comes Carleton. Strong side. Big attack. Hagel punches it off the back wall. Point. Carleton. Now they lead 17-10. And again, I hope that we're online and moving here. Scram. Murnane. Baldessari sends it over free. Here comes Carleton into the block. Picked up out of the block. Free balled over. Blazer there. Murnane with options. Baldessari quickly. Nice attack. Xander Baldessari. And it's a point to the Johnnies. 17-11. Johnnies trail. And Baldessari sends a looper over and out. Point to Carleton, now 18-11. Number 8 back to serve for Carleton with a 7-point lead here in set number one, match 2. The lefty sends it over. Scram there. Murnane goes to Alschmidt. Two-hander into the 6. And now here comes Carleton. Right side attack tipped. Nice job, Blazer. Murnane back to Alschmidt. He comes flying in, goes down the line. Picked up by the Knights. Strong side attack is long. Net violation on the Johnnies. And Carleton takes that one. 19-11. I think the scoreboard, they fixed the scoreboard in-house here. Left-handed serve over. Scram is there. Murnane back to Scram. Big swing. Dug up nicely by the Libero. Perfect pass. Strong side attack. Fought off by the Johnnies. Not coming back. And the Knights in complete control here. Set number one. It's 20-11. As the lefty back to serve once again, sends it over. Scram is there. Perfect pass. Murnane into Scheider. Dug up by the Libero. Scheider sends it right back down hard. Says thank you very much for the overpass. And Quinn Scheider crushes the ball into the deep one for a Johnny point. This brings Jack Alschmidt back to serve. The lefty sends it over into the 6. Perfect pass. Right side attack coming. Down the line and wide. Point. Johnnies. Johnnies now have gotten it back to within a touchdown and an extra point. 20-13. They've got a little runway left. Jack Alschmidt to serve. Into the 6. Popped up in system. Middle attack. Lefty through the block to the floor. Point. Knights. 21-13. Knights lead in set one. Blazer up, Murnane into the middle, Scheider off the block, picked up by Blazer. Murnane goes on 2. Nice dig by the Libero. Strong side of the right side attack, fought off by Allschmidt. Scram off the high hands to the floor for the kill. Owen Scram scoring for the Johnnies. 21-14. Do feel like we're at a football game now. Johnnies down by 7 in set 1. Owen Scram, the outside out of Plymouth, Minnesota, sends it down the line, but he's wide. Point. Knights. 22-14. Knights on top. Sent over. Scram sends it up. Murnane all the way across. Blazer hammers it down the line, but he's outside the antenna. And it's a point to Carleton. Carleton 23. Johnny's 14. Libero to serve. Libero down the line. Blazers there. Murnane goes back to Allschmidt in the back row. Sends it over. Picked up by Carleton. Strong side attack. Off the block. Sent back over by the Johnnies. Carleton again is going to go right side down the line. Picked up by Hagel. Murnane goes out to Blazer. Tip shot over. Sent up high. Libero outside. Good cut shot. And Blazer sends it back over. Initially, the point was awarded to Carleton, but I think it's a Johnny point. Blazer is saying the ball was in the net, not my hand. The R1 agrees. And it's 23-15 now. Hagel to serve. For what it's worth, I agree as well. The volleyball gods don't agree as they give the ball back to Carleton. 24-15 now. Multiple substitution on the Carleton side. Number 2 is going to come back to serve on the hook. 24-15. Johnny's not done yet, but it's a long road. Sent over. Scram sends it up. Murnane. The Blazer. Big swing. Aiden Blazer to score. Nice fake by Baldessare to draw the block in. And it's a kill for the Johnnies. Will Murnane back to serve. Back against the wall. He's got nowhere to go. He needs 8 to tie. Serve over in system. Strong side attack. The lefty blocked. Carleton digs it up. Right side blocked off the high hands. Murnane can't pull that out of the net. It's a point to Carleton. And set number 1 in the books to Carleton. They take it 25-16. I'm going to step aside, rest our ears a bit. Give you some Chad Johnson music. This one's called Minnesota Nice.
They left Lake County 1876. Grayback rebels trying to run the risk, seeking vengeance for their southern pride. Yeah, Jesse James along for the ride. They ride, they ride. September 7th, they rode into town just to take old dames down. Colt 45 strapped across their hips, yeah. JYG etched in the grip. And I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice? Thinking Minnesota nice. Minnesota nights, where white dusters 3 walked in the bank, walked out to open sea. Haywood cried, said, "Don't kill me." But then time life won't open to free. They ride, they ride.
All right, back here at Legacy Hoops, court number 2. Johnny's going to serve in set number 2. Carleton took set number 1. Will Murnane and the Johnnies will battle back here in set 2. Trying to figure out the clock. Well, the R1 is going to come down out of his stand. He wants the clock to read 30 seconds, I think, for a timeout maybe. And there it is very quickly. The R1 clearly scoreboard master here, Legacy Hoops. I don't know. He might be a paid R1. I think he was the same R1 as our first match, so maybe it's a paid R1 and teams do the R2 and line stretches. All right, here we go. Set number 2 starts now. Murnane goes down the line. Picked up by Carleton. Right side attack coming off the block. Scram there. Murnane goes back to Allschmidt. Allschmidt roll shot over, picked up by Carleton. Strong side attack. The lefty into the block. But out, point, Carleton. Number 10 to serve, leading 1-0. Big toss, big swing. Hagel, perfect pass. Murnane wants Blazer. And players dropping everywhere. I think Baldessari came down on a foot. He's clutching at his left ankle. Grimacing in pain. Pounding his head. Hopping around. We'll get some ice. Good thing Nick Jenigas is here. Oh, he's mad. So Jenigas in. Baldessari will work out his ankle. I'm sure we'll get him some ice. I didn't see it, but there are a lot of bodies at the net. There goes Eric. He'll get some ice. The R1 wants ice. Looks like there might be an on-site trainer. All right, we'll get back underway here. R1 is going to climb back up into the ref stand. Number 10 at the service stripe. Looks like Carleton's got a medical kit. They came over. Serve is wide. Point to the Johnnies. Johnnies on the board here with Blazer. Back-to-back service errors. One for Carleton, one for the Johnnies. And now Carleton will go back to work. Scram there. Murnane back to scram quickly. Sends it over into the campfire. Picked up by Carleton and sent over. Allschmidt is there. Murnane. Back row Blazer. Into the block. And down. Carleton stuff block on Blazer, and they now lead 4-1. And here they come. Off the net cord, picked up by Hagel. Murnane goes back to Allschmidt. Free ball over. Here comes Carleton. Outside. Wow, nice cut shot by Carleton off the scram block and out. Point. Scram up. Lefty sends it right back down. And Carleton starts off the way they finished, in control, 6-1. Another overpass sent right back into the face of Murnane. And Carleton leads 7-1, and we want a timeout on the floor. Timeout Johnnies as they are scrambling. Carleton in complete control. Exerting their will. I think the Johnnies just need to get back to fundamentals a little bit. Starts with the pass. We've seen sporadic passing, which leads to those overballs, which leads to very quick returns. Knights up by 6. Looks like Baldessari now has some ice for that ankle. Johnnies break their huddle. Number 14 to serve for Carleton. And here we go. Down the line, Blazer there. Good pass, Murnane. Back to Allschmidt. Good set. Block. Carleton. Johnnies just can't get anything going. Carleton all over the place. That was a good pass, a good set, a good attack. But the block just spins down the net court, and it's 8-1. Blazer, another good pass. Murnane. Tip shot over. It's wide. Point Knights. 9-1 the score. Scram. Overball. Comes down hard. No. The R1 ruled it wasn't over, and that Carleton reached across the net to put it down. That's a point to the Johnnies. Hopefully the Johnnies can get a little momentum going here. It's Nate Hagel to serve. Good serve, libero right there. Perfect pass, middle attack, off the block. Blazer makes a lunge for it, can't get to it. Point, Carleton. Carleton 10. Johnnies 2 here in set number 2. That serve floating out and wide. Point Johnnies, 10-3 now. Jack Allschmidt back to serve. Allschmidt down the line, passed up, free balled over, chance for the Johnnies. Blazer, Murnane quickly to Scheider, off the deflection and to the floor. Quinn Scheider connects with Will Murnane on the quick attack in the middle, and Allschmidt back to serve now, trailing by 6, 4-10. Allschmidt is long, point Knights. 11-4. Knights on top. Number 1 back to serve for Carleton. Down the line. Scram is there. Murnane, back row to Blazer. Going for the deep one. It's deep, and it's a point for the Knights. 12-4 the score. Blazer struggles with that serve. 13-4 now. Timeout, Johnnies. Nothing working for the Johnnies in this match. Everything working for Carleton. Carleton a good squad. Indeed. I think the Johnnies got a little bit more than what they're showing. We'll see if in the back half of set number 2 we can see some of that. Beautiful day here in the Twin Cities. 47 and sunny outside. In the gym, it's a comfortable 72, but it's loud. 4 courts of volleyball going strong here. We're in the middle here, court number 2. as the Johnnies break the huddle. Return to the floor. Number 1 for Carleton to serve, and here we go. Sent over. Blazer, good pass. Murnane quickly to Scheider. Block is there, picked up by Blazer, and Scram goes down the line. Roll shot over. Here's a chance for the Johnnies. Murnane outside. Scram into the block. To the floor. Point. Johnnies. Block was there, but the block sent the ball out. And Owen Scram scores for the Johnnies. And now serves. Sent over. Carleton there. Strong side attack coming. Big swing. Block there. Nice attempt by Hagel, but it's up and over. And it's a point, Carleton. 14-5. Carleton leads. Libero serves. Libero to Libero. Murnane outside. Blazer! Blazer with a massive swing. But Carleton with a massive block. Man, that was almost like a Carleton attack the way that came down. Libero to serve now. Libero sends it over down the line. Blazer is there. Murnane goes up and flip shot on 2 for the score. Will Murnane with a little dipsy doodle. Right-handed drop to the floor. Quinn Scheider was coming in for the C. He flew up in the air waiting for the ball. It wasn't there. He wondered what was going on, and now Scheider to serve. Sends it over. Carleton is up. Right side attack. Punch down the line. Scheider tries to get a foot on it. Can't get underneath it. And the tip shot over the block. Scores for Carleton. 16-6 the score. Number 2 from the Knights to serve. And here we go. Tough serve. Number 2 for the Johnnies is there. Blazer loop shot over the block. Picked up by the Knights. Strong side attack coming off the block. Not off the block. Well, we gave the ball to Johnnies. The R1 gave it to the Johnnies. Said it was a touch there, but clearly not a touch because it went out. Murnane down the line. Good serve, good pass in system. Strong side attack. The lefty through the block. Scram sends it up high. Hagel into the middle. Jenigas over with 2 hands. Picked up by the Knights. Right side attack over the block. Dug up by Murnane. Hagel back to Murnane. He sends it into the free ball position. Middle attack off the block. Middle attack is a good one. Blocked by Jenigas. Sends it over the bench into the netting. Point Carleton. As they serve again, up 10, number 10 at the line. Net cord serve, heads out, point Johnnies. Now Aiden Blazer back to serve. Blazer down 9. Sends it into the 6. Passed up, into the middle. Strong side attack, tipped over, blocked by Jenigas. Alschmidt, Murnane, back to Alschmidt. Look out below. Point Johnnies. Jack Alschmidt gets up with the massive left hand, puts her to the floor. I think the Knights were in the net as well. No 2-point plays though in volleyball. As Blazer goes down the line, tough serve. Strong side attack off the block, picked up by Murnane. Blazer wants Alschmidt. Alschmidt this time roll shot over the block, picked up by the Libero. Right side attack coming to lefty. Blocked, Jenigas. Jenigas does a nice job tracking that shot. The tip shot was coming over, and as he was coming down, he punches it into the open floor. Point Johnnies. Blazer now sends it into the 6. Too deep into the 6, and it's 18-10 now. Knights on top. Set number 2 here on court 2. Serve over. Blazer there. Murnane to Alschmidt. He pushes it down the line. Nice job, Jack Alschmidt. This time using the left hand to tip it strongly down the line for the kill. Scheider back in. Jenigus will take a break. That means Hagel back to serve. Down 7. Hagel down the line, picked up nicely. Perfect pass, middle attack. Slicing through the block. It's long. Point, Johnnies. Hagel now again back to serve. Down 6 this time. Hagel finds the top of the net. Point, Knights. Knights 19, Johnnies 12 here in set number 2. Knights took set number 1. Lefty sends it over. Blazer is there. Good pass. Murnane back to Allschmidt. It's a bit outside. Allschmidt finds the net. Point to the Knights. Lefty goes down the line. Hagel is there. Murnane quickly to Scheider! Big time attack. Quinn Scheider. Murnane to Scheider. And the Johnnies get a floored entry of their own. And now Jack Allschmidt back to serve. Down 7. Into the 6. Perfect pass. In system. Strong side attack. The lefty through the block and to the floor. Point to the Knights. 21-13, Knights lead here in set number 2. Number 1 back to serve for Carleton. Lefty sends it down the line. Scram sends it up high. Murnane outside to Scram. He goes down the line. It's good. Point, Johnnies. Nice attack by Owen Scram down the line. And now we're back at the football game. Johnnies trail 14-21. Short serve, it's a good one, and it's back over. Murnane goes up to try to take it on 1. Gets underneath it, it's long. Point, Knights. 22-14 now. The Knights going back and forth. They will trade points all day long here with a 8-point lead. Libero number 6 back to serve. Up, Scram, nice pass. Murnane outside, Blazer. Two-handed attack right into the block. Point Carleton. I think Blazer knew he was in trouble. Not much to work with there with a big double block. Blazer, good pass. Murnane quickly to Scheider, and that works again. Murnane to Scheider, quick in the middle, working for the Johnnies. And now Quinn Scheider earns his way back to the service stripe. Again, down 8. Good serve, good pass in system, right side attack, solo block, and it's down in front of Allschmidt. And just like that, the Carleton Knights on the hook for set number 2 and the match. Number 2 in to serve for Carleton. Scram up. Murnane quickly to Jenigus. He goes left-handed. Scrambling are the Knights, and they sent it over free. It's long, and it's to me. Got a little pixie dust on it. Point to the Johnnies, and now Will Murnane back to serve. Back against the wall. He needs 8 to tie. Feel like I've seen this movie before. Murnane goes down the line. It's wide. Point, set, and match to the Knights. 25-16. This one is in the books. Johnnies just didn't have it going for him in this one. Carleton, again, very fundamentally sound club. Took care of the Johnnies. Now the Johnnies have a match off. They'll face South Dakota State University right here on court number 2, scheduled for an 11 a.m. start. We look to be mostly on schedule here. Next up on this court is NDSU B and U of M Morris. So we'll step aside for a match. Give us about an hour, and we will be back with Johnny Volleyball on the Spoilybrock Sports Network. We'll talk to you shortly.